My husband keeps asking me what I do all day, so I made a day in the life of a farm wife video to forward to him. Sorry for all the noise in the background, we're on vacation and the idiots in the house next to us won't quit blaring their techno music. I made some coffee and turned on my diffuser. The great debate is, do you do sock, sock, shoe, shoe, or sock, shoe, sock, shoe? I sat down to make a list because I have ADD and without it I wouldn't get anything done. I picked up a few things and folded the blankets in the living room, and then I changed the paper towels, cleaned my coffee cup, and filled up my daily intake water bottle that I wouldn't drink enough water without. I made my protein collagen coffee and changed the trash. We live in the country, so everything has to go to the dumpster because we don't have trash service. We've been without a dishwasher for 16 months, and now that I have one, I think I still prefer doing them by hand. I refilled the trash bag and then put my wrist brace on because I've broken it 3 times in the last 2.5 years. Back to that ADD thing again. Now that we have a built-in spot for the laundry, I keep forgetting to do it because I don't see it. We live in a 750 square foot house, so our laundry room is located in our well house. Stop by the dumpster and then back to the house to get ready for the guys that were here to install our appliances. We've been waiting 6 weeks for this. I had to cut and repaint the dishwasher hole so they could install it. Since I had the paint out, I touched up all the spots that my clumsy husband has dinged. I headed outside to epoxy the top onto my DIY milk can table. I've been dreading doing this, but it was so easy. Then I headed back to the well house to do, yes, more laundry. Stopped by and said hi to my housekeeper. I got a bunch of free makeup from hosting a party, and we're about to go on vacation, so I decided to reorganize my palettes and get my main 18 palette ready for my vacation. I'm simply obsessed with this cream-based makeup. It is perfect for mature skin, and it only takes me 5 to 8 minutes to get ready. Headed to the bedroom and made the bed and got ready to change the table lamps out since y'all hate these so much. I found these in storage. What do you think, silver lampshade or black lampshade? I had these brass lamps restored a few years ago. Do you like them? I headed to the bathroom to fold all the laundry. I really have to find a better spot to start doing this. I went and checked on the milk can table and the epoxy was setting up nicely. Then I decided to plant the garden. In my last video, I showed y'all how we found these troughs in the back of our property in the woods. We brought them up here, drilled some holes in them, and are going to use them for our garden planters. I used galvanized water troughs for my garden at my last house and I just loved them, but I'm really enjoying these concrete planters. I think when we add on to the garden, we will actually get more of these. I needed to move some pots with some dirt in them, so I grabbed the skid steer and brought them over to the new garden. The guy installing our vent hood gave me the side eye when he saw me hop in the skid steer. I guess that's not something you see every day. I headed over to the old barn to get some more tomato cages out. I saw a giant tree rat and had to scare him out of the barn. I realized the tomato cages were a bit too big for these concrete containers, so I was not able to use them. I watered the garden and then went inside to catch up on my water and eat a little bit of lunch. My housekeeper was done cleaning, so I had her help me move some boxes from the barn into the house so I could unpack them. My husband's been meaning to clean the barbecue pit out, but he hasn't had time, so I went ahead and did it for him. It shocked me about 20 times. I made a custom gate access code and then headed back to the well house to do, you guessed it, more laundry. Headed back to the house and decided to level the refrigerator and freezer and put the handles on. I was singing Salt and Pepper's Push It in my head the whole time because I was, well, pushing it. I was pushing it real good. I removed all the plastic from the front of the units, which are super satisfying, and then put the handles on. I am so in love with this fridge and freezer set, and yes, they are in our pantry. They are not in our actual kitchen. Headed to the old barn to feed my mama cow and empty all the ash from the shop vac. I was upwind, but I still got a bunch of ash in my face. I jumped onto my TikTok boot camp while I did the dishes and prepped the burgers. I lit the barbecue pit and then folded more laundry. I know I've said it 100 times, but how do 2 people make this much laundry? I went and checked the pit and it was perfect. Cleaned it off and threw the burgers on. How? Just how? I don't understand it. My husband got home and saw the pit was going, so he took over. Do you want to see more day in the life of a farm wife videos?